Imagine for a moment that you were invited to speak on a stage in front of a large audience, and you started sharing some serious subject, and you wanted the audience attention. You wanted everybody to listen to you because you were sharing something which was very important and which could change somebody's life. It was something that you believed it was very important that you were sharing, and you wanted everybody's attention from the audience. But contrary to your expectation, the audience were laughing. How would you feel? Is it an embarrassing? Let's take another example. You again went on the same stage, but this time you are sharing something where you felt it was a joke. You happened to crack a joke, but nobody from the audience laughed at your joke. Nobody raised their eyebrows. Nobody smiled. Isn't it embarrassing? Absolutely. So why it is happening? We really need to understand why is it happening that people don't laugh at our joke, or when we want or expect people to be serious and listen to us, they don't pay attention and they are not serious. So we have studied this, and one of the most prominent reason is that we don't study the audience before preparing our content. It might happen that you are going to a school where there are a lot of kids, and you cannot go ahead and talk about entrepreneurship or digital marketing or something which is beyond their imagination. You have to prepare something which is in accordance with their belief, with their area. So in this video I'm going to talk about what are the types of audience and how you need to study those audience and align your content so that you get the maximum response of your creativity. You get the maximum attention from the audience, and you get the maximum output from the event. So ladies and gentlemen, it is extremely important to know the type of your audience. It is very important to understand what audience think, because ultimately whatever you are speaking, whatever the kind of storytelling that you're doing, it should be aligned with your audience. Remember that you're not speaking for yourself, you're speaking for the people who are present and who has paid for that event and who has paid to come and spend time with you and learn something from you. So it is extremely important to understand the audience and then align the content accordingly. So let's understand quickly what are those 4 types of audience and how you need to align your content accordingly. The first type of audience is angel audience. Now these types of audiences are like very calm, composed, and they're always like smiling, and sometimes you feel like no matter what you're sharing, boring or interesting, they will always be like this. And remember guys, you are very lucky if you find these kind of audiences. No matter what you're saying, they will always pay attention to you. Even if they're not listening to you, but they will always smile and they will give the fullness of their attention to you, and they will always focus on the speaker or what the speaker is saying. So you're very lucky if you are able to get the angel audience. And the second type of the audience is busy audience. I don't know if you have noticed it or not, but even if you don't go on stage and even if you don't go to public speaking event, you can observe these kind of audiences in your office as well. You might be presenting something in a business meeting. You might have noticed that there are people who look at their phone while they're still listening to you. They're busy somewhere else, but they're listening to you, and it's a very bad habit. But irony is there are people who have become accustomed to this kind of habit. So they are very busy. So at times you'll feel like insulting, but you at all cannot do anything about it. They are busy and they're busy in doing their stuff. They're not paying attention to you, so you don't have to mind. But not everyone is like that. Just because of those 4-5% of busy audience, you cannot ignore 95% of the audience which is paying attention to you, which is giving the fullness of attention to you and enjoying your content. So you cannot do anything about the busy audiences, just leave them up. And the third type of audience is committed audience. Now, these kind of audience are a little smart. They know what they have to listen from you, they know what to learn from you, and this will come with a paper and pen. They're always committed to learn, and they believe that there is going to be learning from every event they attend, so they will pay utmost attention to you, and they will ask questions from you as well. And even if you will volunteer and ask someone to participate, they will be the first one to participate and show their energy. So those are the committed audience, and everybody wants these kind of audiences who are able to participate and empower and energize the speaker with their energy as well. And last but not the least, fourth type of audience is dawn audience. Now they're always like this. At times you will feel that they may be angry, or they may be busy in their self. They may be paying attention, they will look like they are paying attention to you, but they will hardly participate with you. They will hardly do anything, because they feel that if they will participate, someone will watch them, and how would they feel? For them, other people matters. For them, situations matters. So they're kind of introvert, but they show that they are giving the attention. And in that scenario, you don't even learn as well. So as Praveen Vadalkar says, if you really want to be a good public speaker, at least don't be the D type of audience. Don't be a dawn audience who just show that they are listening to you, but they are somewhere else. They're not participating, they're not asking questions, they're not giving their attention. So these are the four types of audience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is extremely relevant and important that you understand what is the type of your audience, and then create your content accordingly, which will match the expectation of the audience. Remember, I said in the beginning that you were cracking a joke, people did not laugh. It's because that might be a dawn type of audience, that might be a committed audience who wants to learn. And the second scenario that I shared, that you were very serious, but everybody was laughing, so that might be a angel audience, because they don't want seriousness, they want entertainment. You really got to understand the type of your audience and prepare your content accordingly. I hope you got what are those four types of audiences, and if you keep these four types of audiences before preparing your content, before going onto the stage, the chances will be very high that you will be successful speaker. As they always say, that you speak for public, you don't speak for yourself. If you don't consider the interest of the public, interest of the audience, people will not give you the good feedback, people will not pay the attention, people will not give the fullness of their attention, they will not participate, and they will not like that as well. And who as a public speaker would not want that their audience learn from that speaker, their audience gives the maximum attention to them. I hope you love this video. In case if you have any suggestion, any question, you may want to drop in the comment section. And I hope this was the third episode that I've recorded today in the series of storytelling. If you have any questions or any suggestions or any feedback, I would welcome that. You may want to drop in the comment section, or you may call me as well. My number is given on all social media websites, and I am available anytime. Suggestions are all welcome. Questions will be answered. I hope you loved it. I wish that you stay safe, stay healthy in these times, and take care of yourself and family. Have a fantastic time. This is your friend Tawseef Hassan signing off until we meet again.